Welcome to Tips and Tricks for Yatzy Royale. Yatzy Royale is available on iOS and Android devices. To download the game, or if you're new to Yatzy Royale, check out the links in the description below to learn more. If you're familiar with the dice game Yahtzee, you should be able to jump in and feel right at home. But there's a few differences to note that can help you excel at Yatzy Royale. Traditional Yahtzee uses 6-sided dice numbering from 1 through 6, while Yatzy Royale only has 5 card ranks, 10 through ace plus 2 wildcard jokers. So there's a much higher chance of hitting the goals and getting a full card in Yatzy Royale versus traditional Yahtzee. Another difference is that in Yatzy Royale, each round uses a maximum of 22 cards. Discarded cards don't appear again in any given round, so you can use this information to roughly count cards and calculate what possible hands remain. Remember what cards have come earlier in the round, especially when you're going for 5 of a kinds and royal flushes. If you can master this, you should win many games. Just don't forget, unlike your ex, discarded cards won't show up to ruin your game. Another strategic advantage over Dice Yahtzee is the ability to peek ahead and see what card is coming next. For instance, you have 2 aces and a joker showing, and using peek ahead, you see that an ace is coming next. You want to hold the aces and jokers since there is a good chance that you can hit 5 of a kind. If you don't hit, you can still fill the 4 of a kind or aces slot. Major hands. Start almost every round going for the top possible hands. These are royal flush and 5 of a kind. You won't hit them every time, so knowing which slots are left open is key. Pro tip: once you've filled the 5 card and royal slot, continue trying for them, and if you hit, use them in valid open slots to get the base value for the slot plus an additional 500 points per royal flush and 750 points for each 5 of a kind. Hedge your bets. Your first draw could go in a couple different directions. Consider holding 2 to 3 cards that don't go together, but keep open the possibility of major hands. King of Spades coming up? Consider keeping Queen of Spades and King of Diamonds. Stay alive for 5 of a kind and royal flush, but always hedge your bets and be ready to pivot based on peek ahead. Don't get tunnel vision going for specific slots, especially early on in a round. Example: if you've already filled kings and 3 of a kind, don't go for kings unless you're sure to hit 5 of a kind. Better to pivot rather than taking a subpar score or a 0 in that slot. Face values. The sum, 3, and 4 of a kind slots use the face values of all cards. If you have a joker in your hand, it counts as 50 points, unless you need it to match a specific card to qualify for a slot. If possible, fill these slots with high value cards like aces and kings. One handy feature in the game is that you see the value you'll get in a slot before you fill it to know exactly how much that hand will score. Top slots. You can score a 350 point endgame bonus by getting 450 points or more in the top slots. You need 3 or more cards of each type in these slots average. 3 aces, 3 kings, 3 queens, etc. Try to get 3 or better and keep track of when you're running over or under that pace. Go for aces and kings first when possible and try to get 4 of a kind to ensure you get to 450 points. If you can get 4 of a kinds in the aces and kings slots, you can often use the lower value slots like 10s and jacks for hands that miss. Just don't get zeros. Slim margins of victory. Since both players receive the same cards in the same order, games are often very close. So choose wisely when you have the option to go for the top slots versus 3 and 4 of a kind slots. Example: 4 aces with a 10 is great for the ace slot since the kicker doesn't count, but may not be the best option for 4 of a kind unless it's late in the match. Try for ace 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 queen or ace 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 king if possible in that slot. Or even better, 5 aces. Just make sure you've already filled the 5 of a kind slot first. Bonuses. Upper slot bonus. As discussed earlier, if the total of the top slots equals 450 points or greater, you'll receive a 350 point bonus. Full card bonus. If you get the top slot bonus and fill all slots without taking a 0, you earn the full card bonus of 500 points. Time bonus. In addition, you get 2 points for each second remaining on the clock. This is a small bonus, so don't focus on speed until you have a solid grasp of the strategy. Overview Recap. Unique Strategy. Master the gameplay features that make Yatzy Royale strategically unique. Try to remember which cards suits have come during a hand, especially when trying to get 5 of a kinds and royal flushes. Also, use the peek ahead function to increase your odds of landing the top hands. Major hands. Start every round going for 5 of a kinds or royal flush. Pivot when necessary. Every draw could be a big hand. Sometimes it's better to discard all 5 cards rather than keeping bad cards. Slot Calculator. If you're unsure about the value of a hand, check the slots to see how much it's worth. Slim Margins. Your opponent gets the same cards in the same order as you, so make sure to maximize the slot points and ensure victory. Bonuses. Go for the top slot and full card bonus to increase your scores. When you get a good grasp of the game's strategy, start to increase your speed of play. Just make sure you don't miss out on great hands because you're playing too fast. Finally, play low money games and watch replays of games of players that beat you to learn their strategies. If you're interested, check out the prestige cycles on the homepage for some additional fun competition. We've also added badges for hitting some of the rare achievements in the game. Can you earn them all? What strategies do you use in Yatzy Royale? Let us know in the comments section below. Hit the like button, hold the bell, and if you get a chance, please check out some of our other games by visiting our website or clicking on the heart menu from the home screen of any Tether Skills game. Thanks for watching.